But when I said, thank God it's Friday, it wasn't because I felt good about getting paid. Because I knew before I even got that check, that money was already gone. It was already allocated. So I felt like I wasn't working for anything. And I said there had to be more to life than this, just working every day and scuffling and getting up in the morning and going through the same changes every day and robbing Peter to pay Paul. Had to be more than that. Life was boring. And it seemed for a period of my life I was in a rut. And the harder I scuffled, the digger the hole I dug. Just kept on, just getting deeper. The harder I worked at it, trying to get out. So it had to be me. And then I would see people on television doing things. And I said, well, I sure like to do that. And saw people enjoying themselves and enjoying a great life. I said, I sure like to do that. But something happened to me, ladies and gentlemen, that I think happened to a lot of people. I've had a major breakthrough. Over the next 6 weeks, I'm going to share with you some things that have worked for me. I'm not even asking you to believe me. I'm not asking you to agree with me. All I'm suggesting is that as you look at your life, that as we begin to work and start building a strong launching pad, and this trail that I've been on, I said, if I can prove this with my life, I'm going to get a goal, I'm going to get a dream. I'm going to have a vision of myself that will take me out of my comfort zone. Something that, as you look at it, somebody might say, that's impossible. You can't do that. But something that I like. I'm going to find me something that turns me on. See, at that point in time, I had not found my reason for being. I had not found the purpose of my life. And I had a very insecure feeling about myself. I didn't feel good about me. I didn't have the confidence that I wanted. And here's what I discovered, that when you don't have a grip on your purpose in life, when life doesn't have that special meaning and power for you, there is insecurity. But once you find your purpose, once you know why you showed up, and I believe all of us showed up to do something. Everybody here, you showed up to do something. There's something that's going to be done by you and nobody else. That's what you showed up to do. And if you don't do it, we all will be deprived. Now, some of us know what our purpose is, and most of us don't consciously, but subconsciously you know what it is. It's in you. You showed up with that in you. How do birds know how to fly from the north to the south during winter, and no one ever gave them any navigational training or told them which way to go? How do they know how to do that? They showed up with it. I believe we got that in us. But through life, through the conditioning processes that we go through in life, we lose it. We stop listening to ourselves. We stop trusting ourselves. We begin to develop a limited vision of ourselves. We are born into a certain kind of mindset, and we buy into it. And so most of us go to our graves, ladies and gentlemen, and we never ever discover our true greatness. We never discover the power and use what we have to literally create miracles in life.
Hello, my name is Les Brown. You're just listening to a presentation I did several years ago called It's Possible. And during that particular time, I was in pursuit of a dream. This is a special broadcast we're doing today from now until around, I guess, around 4:30. And it's designed to encourage you to live your dreams now. I have two special guests, Attorney Sean Arnold and also Hassan Thompson. And we invite you to call if there's anything that you'd like to share with us as we talk. I like the dish model as we talk and share some ideas and concepts with you about what it takes to make it in life. We'd like for you to share with us, what did you discover as we were talking about a particular topic, or what we said that might have inspired you, or what surprised you, and the other thing is, what touched your heart. As you begin to look at where we are right now, this is a very challenging time. When I gave that speech, I was living in my office on the 21st floor in Detroit, Michigan, in the Penobscot building on Griswold downtown. And I was pursuing my dream. My cousin Boo, who was alive then, and Larry DeAngie, who just left Los Angeles this morning. And we were pursuing our dream, but we fell on tough times, you know. And the good times, you put it in your pocket. And the tough times, you put it in your heart. And there we were pursuing a dream. I was going out giving speeches, telling people they had the power to live their dreams. And at the same time, I was sleeping on the floor of my office, hiding in the closet when the janitorial staff came and running down the hall in my underwear and bathing in the sink. You know, let me tell you something. That's some tough times. You know, I never forget, I came home one summer and I had lost so much weight. And so Mama said, Leslie, what's wrong? Are you all right? I said, yes, ma'am. I'm fasting. My brother said, he's not fasting, he's starving. I was pursuing my dream. I was the biggest joke in the family. They all told me I should give up this idea and dream of becoming a motivational speaker. Mama said, Leslie, you had a good job at Sears. You had benefits. And I said, Mama, I can't go there anymore. I just can't do that anymore. I've got to be my own person. I want you to think about your goals and think about your dreams. We'll be talking with attorney Sean Arnold. And one of the things that she does, she's a business strategist, and she shares with you ideas of how you can take your dream, your idea, your business, and develop a strategy that will allow you to go out into the marketplace to do market takeaways, and how you can grow your market, how you can increase your brand, how you can begin to grow your business. And then we're going to talk also with Hassan Thompson. Hassan Thompson is a young man who has a passion for helping young males, and I'm excited about talking with him because I have a passion for that as well. Being a young man that was raised by a single mother, Mama adopted 7 of us, and I was one of 7 children that she adopted. I always say all that I am and all that I ever hope to be, I owe to my mother. And one of the passions that I have is working with young men who have problems, because I was a problem kid. I was labeled educable, mentally retarded, and put back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade. I failed again when I was in the 8th grade. I have no college training. But I met a high school teacher, and I'll tell you more about him, Mr. Leroy Washington, who taught me the value of developing your mind and the value of developing your communication skills. He said, once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. And so I want you to think about your goals. I want you to think about some dream, some major dream that you have. And we're going to share with you some strategies that you can implement that will allow you to reach at least 87% of your goals. In addition to that, while we're here, we want to engage you to call. You might have some questions on your mind and say, well, Les, I'm dealing with a particular challenge. And what do you advise me to do? The number to call is 323-965-1600. That's 323-965-1600. We invite you to call and ask questions. So I want you to think about your goal and your dream and what it is you want to achieve with your life. And here's something I can tell you right now. I want you to affirm to yourself that it's possible. See, if anybody at any point in time had a goal and had a dream that they wanted to achieve, and they did that, then it's possible that you can achieve your goal. It's possible that you can make your dream become real. See, the easiest thing that I did this morning, getting up, preparing to come into the radio station, that's the easy part. Or when I leave here and I go to Orlando next week to do a training with people from around the world, teaching them how to develop a keynote presentation that will give them the versatility and the flexibility to build a financial empire, and teach them how I've earned over $65 million doing what I love to do. That's the easy part. But let me tell you what the hard part is. See, the hard part, and it took me years to do, was to believe that I could do it. To believe that I, Les Brown, born in an abandoned building on a floor in a poor section of Miami, Florida called Liberty City. To believe I, Les Brown, adopted, if both my birth parents came in here right now, would not know either one. To believe that I, Les Brown, labeled educable, mentally retarded, and failing twice in school, and no corporate experience, that I have the ability to speak for AT&T, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's Corporation, General Electric, IBM. I did not believe that I had the ability to do that. And I want you to know right now, there's some things that you can do, and just because you can't see it does not mean that you can't accomplish it. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has entered the heart of mankind what God has in store for you. So it's very important as you begin to look at your dream and look at yourself that you say to yourself, it's possible. Why do we have to do that every day, Les? Because of the fact that we live in a world where we're told more about our limitations rather than our potential. That's why I believe that my favorite book says faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. So you have to say it's possible. Sometimes you can't say, I can do that, but we can say that it's possible and not hype ourselves up, that it's possible and be in integrity with ourselves. And the other thing is Become clear about what you want. What is it and what does that look like? And don't get some little goal. Get a big goal. Have a big dream. Why is that important? Because most people fail in life not because they aim too high and miss. Most people fail in life because they did exactly what I did for the first part of my life. I aimed too low and hit. And most people never aim at all. So I want you to get a big dream. Because when you have a big dream, that will challenge you. See, your power is beyond your comfort zone. I don't know you. I can't see you. I don't know anything about you. But here's what I know about myself, and that connects with you. And that is that you have something special. You have greatness within you. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. Your power is beyond your comfort zone. Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. And you've got to say to yourself every day that it's possible. Life is going to put some knots on your head. And you've got to say it's possible. Life is going to knock you down. I got a saying, if life knocks you down, try and land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. And you've got to say to yourself again and again and again and again, it's possible. See, 85% of people allow their fear of failure to outweigh their desire to succeed. And they start suffering from possibility blindness. And so here's something I want you to know. You're going to fail your way to success. Absolutely. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. Things are going to happen that you can't even begin to anticipate. Life is going to catch you on the blind side. Why? That's just the way it is. It's not personal. Don't go around telling everybody. 80% don't care, and 20% glad it's you. It's called life. That's why my favorite book says, think it not strange that you face the fiery furnaces of this world. You will, not you might, you will have tribulations. And so it's necessary for you to know that you're going to fail your way to success. You got to make failure your friend.